vlog number 2. This vlog is dedicated to all leaders, not just spiritual leaders, but leaders of all kind. Regardless of what field you're leading in, I want to just encourage you. Being a leader myself, I can say to you, I understand how heavy things may be for you at times, the weight that's on your shoulders, the expectation of you, and things can really get you down. People, places, and things can discourage you. But I just want to encourage you to hang in there. I'm sure you're doing a great job, and I hope that you're doing the best that you can do. However, people, places, and things can easily discourage us sometimes if we allow it. Well, as I said, I want to encourage you to just stay on your purpose path, to keep on going. I know that you've cried some tears at night, you've cried yourself to sleep, and you've even awakened the next morning with tears. However, it's going to get hard, but understand, to whom much is given, much is required. And I believe that you have the requirements that it takes to lead those who are following you to victory. But hang in there. There's a lot of discouragers and discouragement that you're going to be faced with. People are going to talk when your plans and your dreams and your visions do not come to fruition, and it'll seem as if it's never going to be manifest. But as long as they line up with the will of God, your plans, your dreams, your visions, your goals, as long as it's the will of God and it's purposed for you and yours, it's going to happen. Just hang in there. Now, what I've had to do, and I'll be transparent with you, I had to just simply, I had to learn, and I'm still learning, to not share my visions so quickly, to not share plans and goals. That's not best. In fact, in 2 Kings, I believe the 4th chapter, the 4th and the 5th verse, there was a widow woman who went to the prophet of Elijah. Her husband had gone on, and her children, she was threatened that her children would be taken from her. So the prophet Elijah, he asked her, well, what do you have in your home? And at first she said, nothing. And then she thought about it, and she said, I just have a small jar of oil, just a small jar of oil. He said to her, this is what you do. You go out to all of your neighbors, borrow all of their empty vessels, all of their empty jars, borrow all of them, not a few, get all of them, and bring them back. You and your boys, bring them back home, go in the house, and close the door. That's the main thing. Shut the door. Well, the lady did that. She went and borrowed all of the empty vessels she could gather up. Her and her boys, they went home, they went in the house, and they closed, they shut the door. And I had to learn how to shut the door. And what happened is she poured all of the empty, she filled up all of the empty vessels with the small jar of oil. That's what he told her to do. Borrow all of them, then go in and fill them all up. But the main thing, again, I want to reiterate, is to shut the door. She shut the door. Her and her sons, they filled them all up with just her small jar of oil, filled up many jars. But the key that I'm pointing out is to shut the door. Everybody can't handle your favor. Everybody should not even be able to take a peek at what God is doing for you. So I had to learn to shut the door, and I quit announcing that I was coming, and I'm learning to just arrive. Now, in that being said, there should be no expectations that you would have to meet of others who is not lending a hand into you, who is not or bringing anything to your table for success or victory. Just shut the door. There's going to be people that talk about you. There's going to be people that can easily discourage you if you allow them to. People that you love, you know, you trust. Well, what we have to do as leaders and as Christians overall is to forgive. But here's what I found out. Forgiveness does not require fellowship. So you can forgive and not fellowship, but keep the door shut. Continue walking in your purpose path. God will bless you, and what's for you will manifest when it's time to manifest. It'll manifest in due season. You be encouraged. Hang in there. Don't throw in the towel. God bless you.